Hello guys and girls, Voices from the Dark here. Time to ask Amano Sasuha some questions. Where's the IBN 5100? No intel yet. What? I don't know. Oh. But by the way you talked yesterday, it sure sounded like you knew. No, I know someone who knows. Then take me to them. I won't take no for an answer. Refuse and I'll show you a living hell. I can't. Come on, I even said I'd show you a living hell. I can't introduce you even if I wanted to. What do you mean? Don't tell me they're an imaginary... They've been dead for years. Hello? Doth thy desire chaos, nya? Okay then, Ferris. Pretend I never read that. I'm sorry. Nah, it's okay. Anyway, there's nothing I can tell you. Honestly, I'm hoping you can tell me something. Sasuha pats me on the shoulders. Funny, you'd think I'm the one who's supposed to cheer her up. Just then, Mr. Brown opens the door and makes his appearance. Hey, part-timer! It's only your third day and you're late? Sorry, boss. The streets were a little crowded this morning. If you're not gonna take this seriously, I can always give you the boot, here. As for you, Okabe, don't you lay a finger on my part-timer. Aren't you the lecherous one here, Mr. Brown? Why, you just try saying something like that in front of Nay. I'll murder ya. Gotta keep my honor as a father. Besides, I ain't got no use for a skinny kid like her. What was that? Take that back, boss. Sasuha's actually mad now. What, you mad? I'm not a kid, I'm a warrior. Ha! What are you talking about? Sasuha's burning passion has the manager shocked. I, on the other hand, am impressed. On impulse, I take Sasuha's hand and grasp it firmly. I like the look in your eyes, you part-time warrior. They shine with the radiance of the beast unseen in modern men. Never forget those eyes of yours, and you shall surely change class from part-time warrior to true warrior. But I'm already a warrior. Stay diligent in your training, and you shall have a place at my side on the field of Ragnarok. In Norse mythology, the final war of the gods, twilight of the gods. Ragnarok? Sasuha looks confused. What's that? The final battle against CERN. You gotten something like that planned? Count me in if you do, but I never heard of it. Of course you haven't. This is the first time I've revealed it, for I shall be the one to initiate Ragnarok, and the world shall be reborn. Wow, you sure are brave, Okabe Rintaro. You'll probably fail, but I like your spirit. I wish my comrades were as spirited as you are. Apparently, Sasuha has comrades. I'd like her to introduce me. That way I could form my personal army, the Phoenix Crusaders. Wait a sec. Why does she assume I'll fail at Ragnarok? Looks like I need to instill the fear of Hoyu and Kyuma into this girl. Why does my store attract nothing but weirdos? Damn. Whatever, part-timer. Just come inside. Coming! Later, Okabe Rintaro. Sasuha waves and winks at me as she heads into this store. Wait up, Okarin! Okarin? Then Mayuri comes down the stairs, passing Sasuha. So you're going to help me search after all? That's the lab mem spirit. Oh no, that's not it. I was thinking about buying lunch. Duts. She really is a glutton. It's not even lunchtime yet. So where do you plan to go? What to eat? Mayuri places her finger on her bottom lip in thought as she walks. Sambo's beef bowl sounds good. This tiny high school girl truly has guts to enter Sambo alone. That place isn't like the chain restaurants with their colorful menus and brightly lit interiors. First-timers are often cowed by the old-school atmosphere. Plus, the clientele is almost exclusively male, but Mayuri doesn't care. She just sits there, shoulder to shoulder with students and salarymen, smiling as she eats her beef bowl. Meanwhile, the Sandbists, regular Sambo customers, are posting comments online like, "The goddess has arrived," or "Goddess for the win." But Sambo isn't open this early. I try to warn her, but Mayuri is no longer there. She's gone. Mayuri disappears like this every so often. And each time she does, I wonder for one terrible second if she really has vanished from the world. I look around and see Mayuri standing at a distance. She's gazing up at the sky through the buildings. Here we go again. She's stopped in the middle of the street so other pedestrians look at her, wondering what she's doing. But she doesn't notice their stares. She slowly reaches out to the sky, as if entranced. And then she freezes in that position. This is one of Mayuri's habits. I call it Stardust Handshake. Mayuri says that she's liked looking at the night sky ever since she was little. Her reason is romantic or perhaps childish. I feel like I can reach the stars. When I asked her about it one day, she just smiled and gave that answer. At first, she only reached out to the night sky, but lately she's been doing it without regard to the time of day. Like now, even when she's walking and talking with someone, something inside her just seems to switch on. Honestly, it's a little crazy. It's too early for stars, Mayuri. I walk up to Mayuri and call out to her. She slowly lowers her hand with a blank smile on her face. Did you know? Even during the day, the stars are still up there. Getting philosophical is nice and all, but it's dangerous to stop in the middle of the streets. That's true. Oh, just now, when I was looking at the stars, I decided to have ramen for lunch today. How are ramen and stars even related? Mayuri's mind works in mysterious ways. Yeah, because ours totally doesn't. I know I said I'd search for the IBN 5100, but I have no idea where to start. I spent about an hour at an internet cafe searching for information, but turn up nothing. I buy some mango juice with tapioca from a juice stand inside Yodobashi. I lose myself in thought as I drink it. It's Saturday, so it's starting to get crowded in front of the station. Some maids are distributing leaflets to the people coming out. I know Daru's well acquainted with retro PCs, but is there anyone else? Oh yeah, Shining Finger was obsessed with the IBN 5100, wasn't she? I'm really reluctant to contact that male demon, though. But ultimately my feelings are trivial. Ragnarok hangs in the balance. Okay, so does this mean that I can actually send her something? I don't know Shining Finger's phone number, so I'll just send her an email for the time being. Subject, call me. Alright. Sending mail. Once I finish drinking my juice, I aimlessly head towards Shuodori. And then comes an email. Thanks for the email. I've been waiting. I don't like talking on the phone, so let's exchange emails instead. Wait, she wants it by email? There's a lot to cover. I'd rather not have to type it all out. Need to find out her phone number. Give me your phone number along with any information you have on the IBN 5100. And send. I look up after finishing my email and see a huge crowd of people in front of Radio Kaikon. I guess the satellite is still a big deal. The media presence hasn't died down since the day of the crash either. Radio Kaikon is still closed. And of course the satellite is still there. Not 30 seconds pass before I get a reply. Right as I'm about to look down and read the email, I catch sight of a familiar face in the crowd. Ah. Well, if it isn't my assistant, what are you doing here? Hey, when did I become your assistant? She looks like she'll snap at me, so to dampen her spirit, I go back to checking my email. Alright. I don't have anything. How about you, Moeka? What is wrong with this woman? I told her to tell me her phone number, she just ignored me. She doesn't even have any information. How useless can you be? Why are you glaring at me? Don't worry about it. You're not the cause of my frustration. Oh, so you're just raging. Don't glare at me. You've glared at me before, haven't you? That's because you keep doing pervy... no, I'm not saying any... no, I'm not saying anything. Another one? Tell me the super hacker's address. I'm gonna snap my phone in half and throw it on the ground. What do you mean, tell me the super hacker's address? You making fun of me with music symbol? You're not getting anything from me. Anyway, why does she need to send me 2 short consecutive emails? I mean, she might as well just combine them into one. Are the emails you're getting really that unpleasant? They're more unreasonable than unpleasant. I can't quite describe it in one word. Stop sending me all these short emails. I'm begging you, just gather your thoughts and send everything together. I feel a little satisfied after sending that email. I turn to Kurisu again. So, Christina, what brings you here? If you're going to call me names, could you at least be consistent? Anyway, my business here doesn't concern you. Why are you pouting? I'm not pouting. I just want to get involved in your silly games again. Nonsense. You're already a lab mem. You have a duty to work for the benefit of the lab. Well, she is only a temporary member. No, it's because she's a temporary member that we need to get as much out of her as we can. I regret losing myself to curiosity back then. Kurisu sighs and looks up at the satellites. We're not alone. Several other people are standing here and looking up. It's Akiba's latest tourist attraction. Did you come to see the satellites? I guess. It doesn't make sense. Normally they calculate satellites' orbits so that they burn up in the atmosphere when they fall. So how can that thing be in such a perfect condition? And that's to say nothing about the huge hole it punched in the building. Are satellites that durable? Where's this satellite from anyway? I still don't know. Rumor says it's from the former Soviet Union, but Russia denies it, so it looks like they can't remove it yet. 3 days have passed and it's still unknown. How interesting. I smell a conspiracy. So it's another organization cover-up. They knew I'd be at Radio Kaikan and tried to erase me. Organization? What's that? The organization is the organization. Its formal name is something else, but all those who know of its existence call it the organization out of fear. They rule the world from the shadows, transcending nations with politics, economics, religion, even science in their clutches. That's obviously a crackpot conspiracy theory. Thank you very much. This phrase is commonly used on the internet as a way of punctuating a statement. It originated from a story posted on that channel in which a man tries to pass his bodily fluids off as a popular soft drink. It was obviously blank, thank you very much. And apparently in Japanese is Hontou ni arigatou gozaimashita. Yes, that was perfect. Pretty sure I said that without any errors. That's... Kurisu hangs her head and blushes for some reason. Ooh, what's wrong? Nothing. Really nothing, okay? Say another word and I hit you. Crazy girl. Anyway, what's happening with the phone wave? I thought you didn't want to get involved. And it's not the phone wave, it's the phone wave named subject to change. Just answer me. Have you learned anything? No progress. We tried repeating the experiment, but at present we haven't been able to reproduce the discharge phenomenon or send another email to the past. I see. Another email. God damn it! Was I being annoying? I'm sorry, but I really need information on the IBN 5100, and you're the only lead I have right now. I'm relying on you, Okabe-kun. I swear I won't send any more short mail, so please don't abandon me. I need you to help me look for an IBN 5100. I promise to let you know as soon as I learn anything, so let's work together, okay, Moeka? Looks like she's rethinking things. Hopefully I don't have to worry about any more email assaults. Hello? Can you put your phone away when you're talking to someone? Don't be like that. Rather, you should praise me, for I have taught a foul male demon to behave like a civilized human being. Why are you so pompous? I'd ask you the same thing, Christina. Dots. Okay, let's send a reply. There we go. Apology accepted. I'm looking for an IBN 5100 too. I agree that we should exchange information. I'll let you know when I have something. You don't need to reply to this mail. She's gonna reply. I typed that out and send it. Are you done with your little mail exchange, Hoyin-san? Oh, so you remember my true name. Indeed, I am Hoyin Kiyoma. I was being facetious. How was that facetious? You called me by my correct name. You made no mistake. You'll make a good assistant. Okabe-san? Have you sought professional help? I'm not Okabe! This is exhausting. So about the phone wave named subject to change. After the experiment, you screamed something like, a time machine, it can't be. Did something awaken a past trauma? No, and don't go making one up either. Back when she was 5 years old, Christina was on the plains of Arkansas when lightning... I wasn't hit by lightning, and I was still living in Japan when I was 5. And why Arkansas? I was trying to imagine tranquil scenery, and the first state to come to mind was Arkansas. Second was Oregon. Not Utah? I mean, relatively speaking, isn't Utah more suitable? Then answer me, Christina. Why did you freak out back then? No reason. I simply didn't want to believe. Fringe science should stay in the realm of fiction. Fringe science? Don't be ridiculous. You saw it with your own eyes. You saw the email leap to the past. You saw the banana travel instantly through space. I saw, but we must be missing something. Or maybe we're just seeing what we want to see. Remember what I said at ATF? Time machines are just a pipe dream, given modern technology. And yet a bunch of amateurs like you to stick a phone and a microwave together and expect time travel to occur? Ridiculous. But it did occur! Will you deny what you saw with your own eyes? Are you saying that theories trump reality? Then I hope you enjoy sophistry and word games, because that's all you'll ever have. What do you mean word games? Quantum theory, for example. If you ask me, theories like that are nothing but word games. Wait, are you rejecting modern physics? Who do you think you are? Trust what you see. The only things that matter are things that happen. Things that don't happen, things that aren't observed, are just hypotheses. When you hypothesize... When hypotheses pile up and theories are verified, they become reality. That's how modern physics comes to understand the truth of the universe. But sometimes your hypotheses are mistaken. Even Einstein was wrong about some things. So you're going to do nothing just because you could be wrong? Then enjoy your dirty little lab and your silly gadgets, because that's all you'll ever have. You'll never reach the truth that way. Failure teaches success. I see. Nice rebuttal. And a nice butt. You're never getting out of your high horse, are you? By the way, Christina, I always felt that physicists are hypocrites. Physicists are hypocrites. What? There are phenomena that everyone knows occur in reality, but which physicists refuse to research. What do you think about that? I don't know what to say unless you could give me some examples. Ghosts, for instance. The occult? Really? You refuse to research it just because it's the occult? That contradicts what you just said. You'll never reach the truth that way. Dots. People have seen ghosts. There's even photographic evidence. So where are the theories? Why do physicists refuse to speak? It's a different field of study. You can't call physics a study of natural phenomena, then decide some things don't count. Count? God damn it, English. True, but... And that's why you must investigate the phenomenon of sending emails to the past. And you shall assist me. No. Carissa gives me a clear-cut answer, along with her usual glare. So the genius girl really does hate me. I won't have a hand in your fringe science. I won't make the same mistake my father did. Your father? You make a fine argument, but it won't work in the scientific community. The day you decide to research time travel is the day you're out of a job. How can you be so certain? Because that's what happened to my father. Kurisu grimaces. My father, a physicist, loved time machines. He was so fascinated by Wells's The Time Machine that he seriously studied time travel. But because of his obsession, he was practically exiled from the scientific community. I will never get involved with time travel research. This time her sheer force of will gives me pause. I think she's really pissed. I may have stepped on a landmine here. What do I do? If I get her any angrier, she might seriously hit me. Let's calm her down a little. Yeah, let's do that. But what should I say? I'm sorry. I got emotional. She apologizes first. Christina's calm character saves me. Don't worry about it. I wanted to test your character, so I made you angry on purpose. Huh? Anyway, the phone wave isn't a time machine. Email is a man-made system, so this phenomenon should be explainable in the scope of that system. I understand. I had no idea you hate time machines that much. It's almost like an allergy. That's... I apologize for forcing you to become a lab mem. You don't have to come again. I wasn't planning on it. But know this, Christina. Don't call me Christina. Lab mem number 04, number 004, damn it, will be a retired number. That number is yours forever. I finish my speech and turn my back to Kurisu. I won't look back. I walk away slowly with my eyes closed. It's kind of hard to walk like this. Hope I don't bump into anyone. Wait, am I even walking straight? You look ridiculous. My shoulder is suddenly pulled from behind. I brace myself so I don't fall backwards. What are you doing? You ruined my perfectly staged exit scene, and you call yourself my assistant. No, I don't call myself your assistant, and besides, I still have something to ask you. Damn it, her stubbornness has already returned. I asked you about this before, but you said I got stabbed, right? I demand an explanation. Ah, yes, the other real-life phenomenon that is yet to be explained. That was just something I hallucinated. Let's just leave it at that for now. Why would you dream about me? I don't know, and it wasn't a dream, it was a hallucination. You said something about Dr. Nakabashi, didn't you? Dr. Nakabashi held a time machine presentation at Radio Kaikon that day. The presentation was cancelled because of the satellite crash. So it seems, but in my hallucination, the presentation proceeded as planned. Mayuri and I went to see it, and you came over to flirt with me. I don't flirt, especially not with idiots like you. Like I said, it wasn't real, okay? No, maybe this world is what isn't real. That would explain the riddle of the phone wave, named subject to change. If this world is some kind of simulation, then we can disregard the laws of physics. Escapism? That's unexpectedly chicken of you. It's a hypothesis. Your favorite thing. So who stabbed me? Don't tell me it was you. I recall the sight of Kurisu collapse in a puddle of blood. It sent shivers down my spine. Was that really just a hallucination? It was too real. I can clearly remember the smell of blood. You were already dead when I got there. I didn't see you did it. I don't get it. Why do I have to die in your minds? You have something against me? Of course not. At that point in time, we had only spoken once. We were just strangers. Well, that one time we talked was during the events, I imagined. So strictly speaking, at that point in time, all I knew about her was what I'd read in the magazine. Anyway, we didn't even know each other. That's why I ran away instead of calling for an ambulance. My hero. What? You want me to go back in time and give you CPR or something? I'd need to use the phone wave, named subject to change, for that. I've heard enough. No more hallucinating about me, okay? Dying isn't fun, even if it's in someone else's head. I can't make any guarantees. That would require perfect 24-hour surveillance inside my brain. You have a comeback for everything, don't you? Kurisu shakes her head in exasperation, then turns and walks off towards the station. Looks like she wants to end the conversation. In revenge for last time, I grab Kurisu's slender shoulder from behind. Gah! What now? I'm not done talking. You trying to pick a fight? It's revenge for ruining my farewell scene, Christina. You shall regret your thoughtless actions. Okay, fine. What is it? About the IBN 5100. I don't know what you're talking about. If you don't know, then forget about it. Farewell! We will meet. We will not meet again. I turn my back to Kurisu. This time I'll make a perfect... Hey! Hey, don't tell me to forget about it! She grabs my arm. Damn it, this is the second time. What is the IBN 5... whatever? The IBN 5100. It's a retro PC for 1975. I'm looking for one. I'm saying 5100 because that's what they're saying in the anime. Maybe it's supposed to be 5100, but 5100 is easier to say than 5100. So I'm going to just say 5100 because I heard it in the anime, okay? Yeah? What are you going to do with it? Looks like she's interested. She was the same way when she came to the lab. I guess this girl is just brimming with curiosity. But I also noticed that in the anime, they say the names really weirdly. Like, if I had to read her name, I would say Makisu Kurisu. Makisu Kurisu, while they say something like Makise Kurisu. Like, the intonation that the English voice actors use for the name sounds really off to me. I don't know why, though, but I'm gonna stick with my own pronunciations of at least names like Makisu Kurisu. Interested? Tuts. Kurisu quickly averts her eyes. But she doesn't let go of my arm. You're interested, aren't you? Just a little. Then I shall answer. The IBN 5100 is the key to unlocking CERN's most closely guarded secrets. CERN? You mean the CERN? Indeed. Through the tireless efforts of my faithful lab mems, we have uncovered evidence that CERN is researching time travel. Come, be astonished! Great, I shouldn't have asked. Carissa gives me a cold glare, then lets go and starts walking away. This time, she's gone for good. Damn you! Just you watch. I will expose CERN's secrets if it's the last thing I do. Alright. It's a new day. It's a new day. The next day I decided to hit Akiba's computer parts stores. I did as much as I could yesterday after parting with Karisu, but no luck. Finding an IBN 5100 is obviously going to be a huge pain in the ass. I'm standing in the narrow tunnel that runs beside the Radio Kaikan building. Small shops selling everything from motherboards to resistors to vacuum tubes lines both sides of the tunnel. Here lie the vestiges of the old electric town, Akiba's conscience, so to speak. Casual otaku usually avoid stores like these. It's like a holy land that only true fanatics can enter. Not that I'm an expert on computer parts. Furthermore, these shops only sell parts, so it's actually kind of silly to be searching for a whole PC here. Still, something about the sight of all these electronics gets my blood pumping. I have to hide my excitement to maintain my dignity. If a storekeeper yells, "Hey kid, you're 10 years too young for this stuff," then I'll have no choice but to run. Fortunately, no one has yelled at me yet. In fact, the storekeepers seem to be ignoring me. They must be more open-minded than I thought, or maybe they just don't care. I search each store in turn, but turn up neither hide nor hear of an IBN 5100. The ringing of my phone draws a sharp look from the nearest storekeeper. God damn it, Mayuri! It's me. What's up?
Doo-doo-doo! Mayushi here!
I thought I told you not to contact me on this line. It could be tapped.
What?
I'm telling you not to be so careless. Anyways, give me a sit rep.
Okarin? Mayushi doesn't know what that means.
I'm asking you why you're calling.
Why didn't you just say that? What are you doing now?
Executing the mission.
Executing the missus?
The mission! I'm looking for an IBN 5100.
Well, why didn't you say so? Mayushi heard something amazing just now. Wanna hear?
If it's valuable information, then by all means.
Well, then come to May Queen. I'll be waiting.
Hey, tell me over the phone. Hey, Mayuri! Why'd I have to go all the way to May Queen? I complain, but it's less than a 10-minute walk. Whatever, I haven't had lunch, so I guess I'll eat while I'm there. God damn it, Mayuri. There's a handwritten sign outside May Queen that says, "Today's the Fairy's Cup." While I'm trying to figure out what that means... Okarin! Mayuri trots up to me in full maid regalia. She has a convenience store bag in hand. Mayushi went to the convenience store during lunch break. Then Mayuri takes out her pocket watch, pockety. She checks the time. Now there's only 5 minutes left. Mayuri squats next to the stairs. Good work. So, what was this amazing thing you'd heard? English. Before that, food. She takes some fried chicken out of the convenience store bag as she speaks. The aroma of the chicken stirs my appetite. Let me have one. Okay. She skewers a piece of chicken on a toothpick and holds it out for me. Here you go. You can't do that in front of the store. You're supposed to be a maid. So? Here, you're not Shina Mayuri, but Mayushi Nyan. You can't say in front of the store. Your customers are going to see that as an act of betrayal. Oh, Mayushi didn't think of that. With that said, I take the chicken off the toothpick by hand and throw it into my mouth. Delicious. Not as good as juicy chicken number 1, though. Well, what was the amazing thing you heard? Oh, right. Actually, it's about the IBN 5100. You found a lead? Of course it was at May Queen. I can't believe I missed it. No, it's not. That's silly. Damn, don't get my hopes up like that. Mayuri has a triumphant look on her face, but I don't see where this is going at all. Mayushi was thinking of the IBN 5100 during work, so I asked the other girls if they knew anything. First, I asked Maki-chan, but Maki-chan said she's not good with computers. And then there's Lisa-chan, but she only knows about the latest PCs, and she's actually a Mac head. Just get to the point. I don't really care how much trouble you went through.
Well, I think Ferris-chan knows.
What? Is that true?
Yep. Did you know she's a retro PC maniac?
Ferris. That girl is seriously hardcore. I prefer to stay away from her if possible. From Part-Time Warrior. Subject secret. That's a secret. Where do you think? If you get it right, I'll take you anywhere. Anywhere reachable by bicycle, that is. Take a guess. By the way, no hints. Wait. What is it that we had sent to her before? What was she replying to? I can't remember what she was replying to. That's a secret? What's that supposed to mean? But I'm really desperate for information. I take up my phone and put it to my ear. It's me. Looks like we got a lead on the IBN 5100. You ready for this? It's Ferris Nyan Nyan. It turns out that the cat girl's an expert on retro PCs. There's probably another side to this. Let's keep our eyes peeled. I suppose I'm the only man for the job. Very well, I'll make the approach. If you don't hear from me by 2000 hours tonight, then forget about me and commence the strike on May Queen. Everything is the choice of Steins Gate. Else I congru. I put away my phone, grab another piece of chicken, and look up at the May Queen's window.
Ah, I didn't say you could have two.
Well done, Mayuri. I'll see that your information is put to good use.
My chicken.
By the way, what's this Ferris cup about?
My chicken!
Mayuri is stuffing the remaining chicken into her mouth as fast as she can. There are tears in her eyes. She's so adorable. Come on, it was just two. Well, whatever. I'm uneasy about the lack of intel, but the mission must go on. Wait here, Mayuri. If I don't return within the hour, go home immediately. Understood?
I can't. I have to work.
Dots. Anyway, let's leave Mayuri to her chicken and begin the approach.
Welcome, Master.
And if you want to see how it goes when we try to talk to Ferris about something, then tune in next time, because she's not very easy to talk to. Have a still good day, take care, and stay awesome. But most importantly, everybody, stay dark. Goodbye.